you. If you didn't know about The Shining, you would have thought this was like a comic book story, adapted into a movie. Yowza, yo, YouTube, wow. Oh, bad thing. I'll tell you what a bad thing is. A bad thing is when you forget where you parked and it's raining after the movie. What's up? What's going on, guys? It's Comic-Jon. We're here, hot take time for an awesome movie, Dr. Sleep. Now, if I was not told that this movie is the sequel to The Shining and that it's Stephen King, and if I went into this movie not knowing that, I would have thought that this was a comic book adaptation, because The Shining, to me, I thought was a story of, about cabin fever. And then I keep hearing that this kid had like these powers. He had these like abilities, these like psychic abilities. But that, I didn't really feel like that was any main part of the story. But that's what Dr. Sleep is all about. It's these kids and these people who have these abilities. And, it's like 30 years it's present day now. Ewan McGregor plays the kid from The Shining, and he's an alcoholic, and he's kind of, not in a good spot. And there's this younger girl who kind of has a similar, ability. And there's this group of, I guess, like immortal people who have been around for a long time, and they're basically like vampires. I'm telling you, this movie was a lot like Star Wars and any sort of superhero tale. There's this group of bad guys who want to suck the power out of the good guy, and the good guy is this new young good guy. So then the old good guy from the original comes back, and they defeat the bad guys. I loved, there were little winks, obviously, all throughout the whole thing to The Shining. And, there were even like little Stephen King isms, if you want to call them that. Little winks and nods at Stephen King. I liked how the cat would come and sit with the person who was about to die. That was kind of neat. And it was a pretty cute cat, not to get all, there's a lot of cat mentioning going on I'm seeing in these videos. But anyway, the movie's great. It is, okay, here's my only gripe about Dr. Sleep. I couldn't tell when the second act had ended and the third act had begun. It felt like the third act took a really long time to like get off the ground. I kept thinking it was beginning, and then it felt like, oh wait, this is still part of Act 2. And then it would really start going, and I was like, well, wait, was it that first time? Or anyway, Ewan McGregor's terrific. The guy whose name slips my mind, he played Pablo Escobar in Blow. He's in a whole bunch of things. He was great. What else? The chick who played Rose, I don't know who she is, but she was terrific. And the little girl who played Abra, which is such a cool name, Abracadabra, she was really great. I really enjoyed her. I loved them talking back and forth to each other on the chalkboard wall. And then when they were back in the Overlook Hotel, it was a great payoff. And I'm not even a huge Shining fan. I love Stephen King, and I know, the iconic history connected to The Shining. But when they were walking around and he's looking through the door that, Jack Nicholson smashes through with the axe, and it's replaying in his head, really, really cool. But my overall take is that this was kind of like a superhero movie. I mean, the little girl connected with the other kid who has a similar ability than her, found out that he was being murdered. She goes and gets the old Jedi, from his little island of isolation, and gets him to rally himself, the troops within him, and go, get vengeance, take vengeance on these bad people that are sucking the shine out of people. And, you know, the only way to do that is to kill them. And if you're afraid or in pain when it's happening, it's even better. It makes it more pure. So, really cool, interesting take that the shine is basically Superman's reaction to our yellow sun. I loved it. I will dig deeper into it tonight on the podcast or tomorrow. I can't decide if I'm going to go to this party or if I'm going just to go home and do the podcast tonight. It's Saturday night. I'm kind of tired. I don't know. I can't make a decision. Shit, I have to get on 95 or not. I'm getting on. All right, I love you. Peace. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, and let me know your favorite Stephen King movie.